Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are already freaking late.
He's been telling me you got 20 minutes, you got 10 minutes, you got.
Yeah, and then I forgot after 7 minutes. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to check time.
Yeah,
and then Angel's up.
I just
It's
went on
10:30.
Is it really?
So yeah, we're live.
You're already late.
I don't have your coffee. I don't know where it's at.
Angel's bringing it.
Hi.
Like I said, without Angel, you wouldn't be here.
So good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, well, you got it. Oh, we get rid of that.
Well, you don't want to hear yourself.
Don't want to hear myself. So can you guys hear us okay? So good morning. Against an army of shadows, Dale M. Dan Enya is here. Believe it or not, Miss Coin Crew is here.
I was here first.
And here. And back there. She's all over the place.
Without her, he can't
Off-Road
do
Adventures,
anything.
hello.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear us okay? Is the sound working good? Dale says yes. Got my hot cocoa going on.
And
Amy
your
Hero, yes, we are here.
gray, and your gray shirt.
Yeah, and my gray sweater, one of the many.
I think we should take up a donation to get him a different color shirt.
No, we shouldn't. I like gray. I like gray. I like blue. I like black. I like red. I like all colors. I'm just a guy. So it's Friday. And
Keith.
Floyd's here.
And I need some help because Bearded Bob or Nick, neither one are here to help me. So I'm on my own trying to deal with Keith.
Will Floyd be doing a face painting? Because you know I was painted as a devil you seen last Sunday.
No. You will do anything for money.
I don't know
I
about
might
all
be
that.
poor, and I might not have a lot of money, but I do have some resemblance of pride left that you don't.
Oh, look at that resemblance. I got pride.
Yeah, right. And what color green is that?
Anyway, Floyd and I were a few minutes late because Floyd and I was making some deals. He may have to put some of that stuff on hold until next week, but
Yeah.
not AOS on the phone. Triple AOS.
It's one of them deals. I'm back up to over an hour a day on my bike.
Oh, are you?
Yes, and I've lost almost 50 pounds. And watching YouTube that I did kicking and screaming, now it's got to be fun. Yeah,
I think I gained a few of them
we'll see
pounds.
about getting you a bike, okay? But it's so I decided today I was going to celebrate and buy my kids. You know, I don't buy nothing for me. I buy it for the kids. Excuse me, board of directors.
Is that how
I
it
did
is?
something a little extra for them, but I think I got nuts. But anyhow, we're here.
We're here, you're there, and we're going to have some fun.
Harassing Keith.
So if you'll notice, there's a chat pinned at the top, or there's a comment pinned at the top of the chat. If you got any questions or statements you want to bring to our attention, please enter questions beforehand so we can more easily notice it.
Yeah, because I can't read these at all.
Yo,
hardly,
fan,
let
hello.
alone
Mike
fast
Wilson, hello.
enough. Hi, if you're talking to me.
They're talking to
Yeah.
you.
Well, like I said, kicking and screaming, now I look forward to it. It's fun. And
We're on the
thank
wrong
you
one.
all very, very much for the support you've given me and the coins and things you give to my
Floyd
board
Friday.
of directors.
We got to get this
AKA
thing out of the way. This
kids
is-
and grandkids. Okay. But onward and upward.
So yeah, Yo Fan says hello. Floyd right there.
Hello.
Floyd Friday. Good
Yeah.
morning all.
There you go. There.
And then we got some other people said it.
There. Yeah, I can't.
Mike Wilson is congratulating you for putting up with me. He said, congratulations, you put up with him.
Yeah, for 30 some years. But Angel's the one that deserves the award. She puts up with him every day. I only do it for a little while on Friday with your help.
Well, Gilbert Rogers says, Shalom, Floyd. Here, how's that? Is that bigger? Can you see that better?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit?
There. Da, da, da. I see Mrs. Coin Crew is answering all these people.
Yeah, man, I want my participation trophy.
You need one for putting up with
I
him.
want my participation
Yeah.
trophy.
Yeah, I said something to her, and she's like, you're getting on my nerves.
Yeah, well, with a little help, he bumped his head on the shelf that's been there since he opened the store.
Yeah, I did.
I offered to take the shelf down and hit him upside the other side of his head to see if it would help.
And I said, I don't want to take it down because it got rid of my headache I had all morning. What is this? Amy Harrell. Angel gets some squirrel snacks. Oh, man. You know she's going to do it, too. She's going to go right next door and get her some squirrel snacks. And it's going to say on the back, it's going to say, Angel's Squirrel Snacks, the squirrel, for the squirrel.
Hey, you know, if you had to live with him, you'd be a little squirrely, too.
Yeah.
Check
So,
that out.
Floyd, we've had a cold week, right? I mean, it's been kind of cold. Here, come on over. Get in the
Been
screen a little
cold.
bit.
How do you figure it's been cold?
You got to lift
It
the seat
ain't-
up.
It's barely got to the double
There you
digits
go.
this week.
Yeah, cold.
Yeah, it's been a cold February. Yeah, you know, high of 12, high of 16.
I know, right? Minus factors. It will
Yeah,
say
come
may
on.
contain nuts is whatever she's going to buy with that super chat. Thank
She's
you,
married
Amy.
To, she's married to one. Why not get a package of them?
So we've
Help
got
me out here, folks.
26 people here. This is
Ooh.
awesome.
26 people got nothing better to do than listen to us.
Well, it's entertaining.
That's why I'm here. It's entertaining.
I know it'd be less entertaining if you weren't here.
No, it'd be less entertaining if I was home too.
So anyway, we was talking about the weather.
Yep.
How did your week itself go?
Not too bad. I've been trying to get my board of directors coins straightened up. And I've kind of let pennies get elapsed because you can get so many of them. Now I find out my books are severely behind, so I've been going through pennies, which is real good for my eyes.
So what do you
Yeah.
think about Mrs. Coincrew's statement here? I should come with a warning label.
A little late for that, kid.
Yeah, a little
You
late.
shoulda had-
You should have.
You should have had that read that warning label how many years ago?
Yeah, 30 some odd years ago, girlie.
She's put up with you longer. Oh man,
Yeah,
Wow.
longer than I've known you.
she deserves an award.
She deserves more than an award.
Yes, yeah. She must have a lot of patience, probably almost as many as a doctor.
She might got more putting up with me. You never know.
Yeah. But anyhow,
Tropical 8 degrees. You know, we're
Thank
supposed to
you.
get like
I
summertime
know,
weather
we're
here
supposed
today.
to get into the 30s.
Yeah, is it the 30s today? I know we're going to be in the
I
40s
think
next
this
week.
morning, they said like low 30s, which is actually supposed to get above freezing.
See, this is what people do. They'll sit on
for
their
the first
porch.
time in
You're saying they don't have nothing better to do. Well, they actually are. She is enjoying, probably sitting on a swing, a porch swing or something, or
Yeah,
a rocker,
If-
enjoying the fresh air, looking outside, and listening to us to keep
If
her
you were
mind
sitting on a
occupied.
porch here, you'd be drinking a lot of coffee and wearing a heavy coat.
You know, and that's the thing. And that's what's good about listening to stuff.
Yeah.
Because
But
like when you're driving, your mind starts wandering. You know, you just start off the wall thinking different things.
mhm.
So when you're listening to something, I guess sitting out on your porch enjoying the weather,
Yeah, and
your mind would start wondering. But if you're listening to us,
I've been to probably.
you're going to think,
yeah.
how crazy are these
Yeah.
guys? At least Keith, anyway, right?
Yeah, but I've probably been to 35 or better of the states, including Alaska and Hawaii.
I went to
And I always-
California
I've
once.
been to California. I've been to Texas.
I was
I've
in-
been to Florida. The only way I haven't been is the Northeast. And I'm hoping to try to do that one of these years.
I was.
But I always can't wait to get back here. Does that mean I'm not quite right or what?
Well, I was set up at a coin show in Las Vegas back in, I think it was like January 2010. And I'm like, man, I've never been to California. So I got on the highway, drove into California, get off the exit, and came back.
No.
That was
We
California for
took- We
me.
took Route 66
Far enough.
in my old truck from the beginning.
I did
in
the same thing with
Chicago.
Mexico, too.
Yep, and got about 2 hours, 100 miles or so into California and said, I'm not going all the way to the coast. Turned around and came back. Had an absolute ball. You know, remember the show Route 66?
Yeah.
I wanted to do that since I was a kid and watched that show. So we just kind of got a bright idea one day and took off.
Well, you're drinking coffee.
Yes.
I'm drinking cocoa.
Yeah, at least my coffee don't taste like cocoa.
Just a guy mug, Coco.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
But anyhow, thank you for all your help. I can't say that enough.
So
And
we've
the grandkids, we'll call them what they are on this comment. Thank you a lot too, because if just Grandpa and Dad bought stuff for them, they wouldn't have as much.
yeah, it's coins are expensive,
We're
dude.
trying. Hey,
I'm
I know that
surprised.
they're.
But you don't do nothing else. You don't
I
go out a
do
lot,
anything
drink or
else.
anything
I
like
don't- no,
that.
I
Yeah.
don't
So
drink,
you're
I don't smoke. I don't chase women. I can't say I don't gamble because
Well-
every now and then I get stupid walking past the counter and say, "Why don't you buy a lotto ticket and donate $2?" Okay. Well, twice I've won 2 and once I won 5. When they started the program, I worked in a service station, and tickets were $25 or no, $2 or something. But
yeah.
all you could win was $25. I got so tired of them, I bought the absolute last ticket we had in the station.
Yeah.
My stepdad came in and wanted the ticket. We don't have any. Oh, wait a minute. I got the last one, so I give it to him. He won $25. And I said, that must be an omen. I'm not supposed to buy these things.
Well,
Yeah,
it's expensive to buy coins.
it is, but I try mainly to stick to a budget, AKA cash in pocket, okay? Every once in a while, like this morning, I got on the scale. I've lost 50 pounds.
So I've got a question.
So
You said you
I
don't.
decided to splurge.
So you said you don't chase women, right?
Nope.
Well, Gilbert Rogers says women don't chase him. He would notice. Would you notice if a woman was chasing you?
They tell me no.
What do you mean they tell you?
Well, all the years I went with Terry, a girlfriend I had for years, and then she moved to
Uh-huh.
Indiana, okay? But we was somewhere, art fair or something, and she said, you just stood there. That girl was flirting with you. I said, oh, okay. I'm glad you told me because I wasn't paying no attention. They cost too much, One at a time's all any sane man can handle.
Oh, here's something for you.
Uh-oh.
Wrong one. Right here.
Uh-oh. Bearded Bob.
Right here.
Scotty Aquati, hi.
It says hi,
Scotty.
Floyd.
I know that. Hi, Scotty. And thank you for your help too, I'm sure. Bearded Bob, now I guess he's been having issues, but
Rockzilla goes.
this hobby, you were always broke for some reason. So Keith cannot be broke. Okay.
Oh, I'm broke. I'm always broke.
I'm always broke so I can support Keith
I'm
for
always
Help
broke.
Angel so she can afford to put up with him.
And that's the thing about this hobby. Rockzilla made a point. He says you're always broken this up. But you yourself have even experienced if you really truly needed money, you can get it
Yes.
in this hobby.
Yes. Yeah. That's why, and I tell my kids, board of directors, as far as like the bulk silver, if something happens and you need money, you always have that. Just don't ever tell me you cashed it in to go to the store and get a pop. If it's something, the car breaks or you're sick or my daughter had to have a surgery and her copay was staggering. So I cashed in some silver. Let Keith take advantage of me, and I cashed in some silver and helped her pay the bill.
And it's
No, truthfully, I've never sold any of it for less than I paid for.
but it's
I
really
keep it.
it's really funny because
Oh, yeah.
his statement was true. Rockzilla said you're always broken this up. Even me, I mean, I'm always cash poor. I try to be cash poor.
There's a difference between being cash poor and actually being broke. Okay.
Bearded Bob says he's working on getting a vehicle so he can get around. Yeah, that's why we've missed Bearded Bob
please,
here.
come on, I need the help, buddy. You know what I mean?
And the old fan even says it's the only hobby you can be broke.
You still have money.
I know it's not like scrapbooking
No,
or crocheting or
Well,
anything like that where you sit there and spend a lot of money on your supplies and everything and you decide, I don't want to do this anymore. So what are you going to do with all that stuff?
Nothing. You're
Nothing.
never going to get a tenth of what you spent back out.
But in the coins,
At least with coins and silver, eventually you can get more out of it than you paid. Okay. Sometimes takes a little longer than others. That's like I meet people. My kid brother's father-in-law bought gold. It went down. He panicked and sold it all. I forget how many thousands he told me he lost. I said, do you do that with your stock market too? Oh, no, it comes back. So do coins.
Well, even Theodore Jones
panic.
says he's got to get back to coin collecting. Bourbon hunting is keeping him broke.
Yeah, and the coins,
Yeah,
the
drink
coins-
that stuff away.
the coins don't give you the headache unless you're Keith and bump into the shelf.
Okay, Bearded Bob says, have your coin done, been able to get up there.
All right, that's all right. I've got some. Keith, close your ears because I'm going to conduct a little business in your establishment.
I might have to go drive and
I've got-
visit Bearded
yeah.
Bob myself since he won't come visit me.
I've got
What do you
some
think
steel
about that?
pennies for you, boss. I just need to, let you clean up a few for the kids' book, and then I want to pick up a set of your earrings and necklace. The girls tell me they're too old for it, but I think if I get a set and show it to them, that'll change their mind. So,
Okay,
whenever you can, show up, please. I need the help.
We're highlighting a comment from the
Help
night
Ida
bot.
make her goal, donate to St. Jude's. Yes, always donate to St. Jude's. They do a lot.
A lot for the kids
I've
in the
done,
future.
yes.
Talking about St. Jude's, Miss Ida does this. She pays all the shipping. It's totally transparent. You pay directly to St. Jude's during her auction, which is going to start on March the 15th, 2025, this year. Next month, less than a month away. And she's going to pay the shipping. If she gets a little help, great. If not, she will take care of it herself. She is such a giving soul. We're going to be there. We're going to help host the show co-host or whatever, or hype it up or whatever they're going to have me do is what I'm going to do. They tell me to get up there and twirl around to help.
You
That's
do
what I'll
anything for money, so if they tell you to paint your face orange, you'll get
Yeah,
it.
whatever they
Okay.
tell me to do
Yeah.
my part and help and
Yeah.
get the kids help. So yeah, do check out Ida here, and if one of the mods want to throw her link up, would be greatly appreciated. At St. Jude's, kids are the future.
There you go. Back when I was still doing the antique and classic car shows, we did one or two a summer for St. Jude's. And they usually, was nice enough to have a local representative show up so we could give them the cash. Because all of the awards were donated, okay? We're crazy, almost as crazy as coin people. You put all these
I love
money in these
coins.
old cars, and then you pay money to show it. Well, you didn't pay money, you donated money to the cause.
Did my chat break? It's not. Oh, there it moved. Paul bald.
Who?
Paul, he's still bald.
What?
He's up on the screen. You're trying to
Oh,
read the chat.
I'm sorry.
If there's something you need to read, I'm gonna put it
Oh,
right up there
okay,
so you can
I'm-
read it. You don't even have to look at the
I'm
chat.
almost as slow as you this morning, ain't I?
I'm just trying to make it easy.
There. Good morning.
Paul Bald says, good morning. Hello, Floyd. Keith,
Yeah.
because I don't want to spell it right. I want to aggravate him.
Yeah.
Put the I before E instead of E before I. And
There you go.
everyone else.
There. But
So there you go. What else we got here?
there.
Oh, yeah, he got rear-ended was what happened with his car.
You
His
stop.
wife rear-ended and
Uh-oh.
called it.
They're bringing Keith Morton. No, that's
I
a
think they
Coca-Cola.
rear-ended his
That's a
wife.
Coca-Cola
They're like,
truck.
girl, speed up.
I thought they
They
were bringing
went-
Keith more
could-
money.
Coca-Cola?
Yeah, I just drove by the window.
Coca-Cola does give me money every
Yeah,
quarter.
I do it. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I got some Coca-Cola stuff.
I believe it.
Got to keep it
I do
spread
too.
out. Keep the money
I do
around.
too. I got 2 or 3 empty Coca-Cola cans at the house.
You know, I do stocks and real estate, but you know what? Half of my value, guess where it is? Half of my net worth.
Plastic.
Some plastic, yeah. It's the plastic that hold the items.
if you didn't have money invested in coins,
I'd be broke. I would have
probably-
spent the money on
I
other
probably
stuff.
would not deal with you because if you don't believe in your own business, you're not the kind of guy to deal with. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got a
Yeah,
few coins.
it's
I like
it's
the collectibles more. So I love bullion. Don't get me
I do
wrong,
both.
but I love collectibles more.
I try to do both because I'm trying to show the kids that there's value in both, and like my oldest board member, I guess she is, okay, commented the other day that many years ago when I got them started with coins, because I'd been getting them for them, I started giving them some. I let her get into my peace dollars,
Have
And
you?
she cleaned them out, getting one of each that I had.
Now, you know, I diddle with the stock market a little, right? I did real well. Have you ever heard of this company, NVIDIA?
Who?
NVIDIA, just like it's spelled, NVIDIA.
No.
They started off with making gaming chips for the graphics for the video games, and then their chips got graduated because they got better, and then they started mining for Bitcoin, and now they're doing all this generative AI. They're top of the line.
What?
Now, I'm not trying to promote
Yeah.
NVIDIA, but you know what? They hold about 90% of the market share
Yeah,
of the advanced chips. I bought a few of them when they were cheap.
what good is Bitcoin? What can you buy with it? Who will give you cash for it?
Someone else who wants your Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I guess.
it has a virtual or unreal,
Intrinsic
I call
value
it.
is zero.
Yeah, I call
doesn't
it an
create a
unreal,
service,
yeah,
it
an
doesn't-
unreal value.
And having said that, it has no intrinsic value. It's a parasite. It leaches the electrical grid, would not exist without electric or computers.
Yeah,
However,
yeah.
having said all of that, there is still money to be made in crypto, in Bitcoin.
Only because other people
Yeah. So if
drank
it's
the Kool-Aid.
it's just not for me, but there are a lot of people
Nope.
that do a friend of mine is a Bitcoin millionaire.
Yeah.
He's cashed
Okay.
enough out. He's got millions.
But cashed it out to who? Somebody else who wanted
Somebody else
Bitcoin.
wanted the Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it ain't like,
It's a demand
and
thing.
I don't want to get political, and this would be enough of this subject, and I'm sorry I brought it up, but I can't bring my Bitcoin in here and say, Keith, I need cash.
Okay, now we
I can
normally
bring- I
don't.
can bring my gold or silver in here, mainly silver, because I don't buy much gold.
Now we don't like to
You get
talk
cash.
politics or religion on the channel. However, Trump's name is mentioned here, and it's not in a political sense, so we're going to go ahead and highlight it.
Okay.
Wow, Trump is going into Fort Knox. This is wow. You know that is something. They're going to audit Fort Knox.
Okay.
Trump, Elon, whoever is going to go in there and check out. My question is, do you think the gold's in Fort Knox?
Nope. 1,000 years ago, when we were growing up, they told us that we had enough gold in Fort Knox to back all of our paper money. Never been to Fort Knox, but it can't possibly be big enough to have enough gold to back all the paper money that's floating around.
Thank you, Michael Tamolini.
Yeah.
I don't know if the gold is in Fort Knox or not, but there's a
There might
lot
be.
of hype going around the internet.
There might be a
And
couple
people have
pieces.
been making videos about it.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's like Bitcoin. It's not for me.
That's,
After they decide whether the gold's there or not, then I might do something.
there you go.
It's not for me to speculate.
Let's go back to the coins. Have you paid attention, since Trump stopped the production, which he can't for a long period of time, on the pennies?
The cents.
The cents.
A lot of people have been doing
We don't
videos
have-
of them.
We don't have pennies, we have cents. Okay?
We have cents.
All right.
Not much, but we have cents.
My daughter finally got that beat into her head. But, okay, people are going nuts. They're selling $25
face of
pennies
2024 pennies.
for small fortunes, and they ain't even got them yet.
Oh, the 2025 pennies. Well,
Yes.
the 2024s are selling for like 125, 150 a box on eBay.
Yeah.
2025s are going close to the same thing.
It's like, okay, are we all completely losing it? We're
Guys,
buying something that don't exist
don't
for some
FOMO.
kind of ridiculous price that all of a sudden they're going to decide that, even the treasury or whoever sells them wants more than a penny for them. So
Oh, yeah,
it cost them more than a penny to make, but they make money on the nickels, the dimes, the quarters, the half dollars, the eagles, everything else. So they have one item out of how many that they don't make money on. Show me any other business that don't have something. In retail, when I worked at, they used to call it lost leaders.
If the gold is not there, Michael Tamolini says you got to go after everyone who's lying about it.
All right,
Um,
open season on politicians.
There's a lot of FOMO out there, and the 2024 D nickels. Guys, seriously, $225 for a box, or for a row rather.
A box?
No,
I
for a
ain't-
row.
I ain't seen one
One
yet.
row.
I only get them in my change.
Oh,
And
we've got
I haven't seen one to put in my kids' books.
Angel.
And who do
That
we
looks
know?
like Nick.
I was gonna say, isn't
Angel
that Nick
sat
in the white
there
truck?
and she searched 7 boxes of nickels, and she found 3 2024 D nickels.
Yeah.
But my point is, $225 a roll.
That's
I
They're
get them in
taking-
change, and
they're
I
taking
feel
advantage of you.
I'm taking advantage of customers selling them for $2. and
All right,
I'm like,
Nick, I
I
got
got to
the
get
door.
at least something for it because it's crazy.
Yeah, well, why not? You'll paint your face for 2 nickels.
She'll be with you in a second, Nick.
That's okay. He's going to window shop. We all do. Hey,
Mr.
I have
Reluctant Stacker.
told this goofball here since I've known him, people buy more with their eyes than they ever do what they come in looking for. I come in usually looking for maybe one item or so to get into the kids' collection. 90% of what I buy is because it jumps up and it's like, well, you know, this one or that one likes those. You know, like my grandson and his shipwreck coin. It took how many months to find one that I could afford? But he's still happy.
Long time.
He's still happy because he has the shipwreck coin.
Yeah, getting back on the nickels and the
Yeah,
pennies that everybody's FOMOing about. I'm not saying they're not worth more than face. I'm just saying they ain't worth no $225 for a roll.
You're being taken advantage of.
So, guys, when you try to resell these later down the line,
Good
because
luck.
there are more nickels out that have supposedly been minted in 2024. I mean, the
What you need,
50D is worth just a little more than that, and it's way short compared to that. Just be cautious.
People are gullible.
That's all we're asking. Be
People are
cautious.
gullible. Okay.
If you need it for your set, get you one.
Yes.
Don't go buy a whole row trying
Right.
to get greedy.
Just like I said, that's like my marketing and retailing that I used my VA on and I was working in retail. All right. You know, one of the things they taught us was to take items and put them in real close view with special today. It didn't mean they're any cheaper.
Okay, a lot of
As long as
people
you can get people to believe it, they're going to buy it.
are saying the gold is gone in Fort Knox. We're gonna see when they get that audit done.
Yeah, well, there might be some, but
And-
I don't believe there's enough to cover all the paper money out. The building ain't big enough.
And then he says, if you keep this up, we're going to learn something, says Papa York. Definitely not, LL. People paying $75 for an S penny. Yeah, the 2025 S pennies won't be available to like spring or summer or whenever, but they're selling for $75. You can buy the proof set right now, or maybe not right now, but when
Comes
it's
out
available,
First week of March.
$40 for the proof set. Why are you going to pay $75 for just a penny? I'll tell you what. Here's what you can do. Those of you that want to pay $75 for that penny, you go to the U.S. Mint, you buy one of them proof sets, take out the penny, and send me the rest for free, and you're going to save 50%, and I'm going to get some free coins.
There you go. I'm trying now
That's a good
to
idea.
get the proof sets ordered for my board of directors because I've been buying them for them since they were born. My son starts in 70 all the way up to 06 for the last grandchild.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to keep the collection going for them. Now, when I'm gone, man, you know, if they learned anything, because most of them do eventually go up, or you can, like you said, you can break them open, take one coin out of it and make money.
Yeah. If you want to get your P's and D's, you want to get your S 2025 pennies and nickels, get on the subscription program from the Mint. They say
Mint
they have a
does not-
mintage, but if they get enough orders in there, that's an annual set. They will make them.
I talked to the Mint Thursday.
You did?
Yes, I did, trying to order the proof sets for the kids, okay? They said they do not sell coins, only the proof silver eagles. You have to go to something Federal Reserve Bank.
Yeah, they don't sell the P and D's unless they sell them by the roll.
They don't sell coins by the roll at all, they said.
Unless they do. It's kind of like I'm always open here in my shop, unless I'm not.
Yeah, but I tried to buy them and they said,
No,
we
the
don't
U.S.
sell
Mint.
them.
No, the U.S. Mint does not sell coins
No.
unless they do. What that means is they're not going to sell you a P and D roll or something until they decide, oh, it's time to sell this P and D roll for $9.95 for $1 worth of pennies. Now they're
50
selling
cents.
them.
50 cents worth of pennies. See, it's been so long since you've been broken
You know,
up
that's
the
how-
deal in pennies. There's only 50 cents. In
That's
the
how
whole.
they can fix that overage on pennies. It costing them too much. You just stop making them, sell them to the public, $9.95 for P&D row, and everybody's hunky dory.
1970 Kennedy halves. When I started getting for my son, the coin book said right in it had a plug in that spot, not distributed for whatever. Okay, they only were available in the proof sets.
I like this, Lynn Eisenhower. She goes, the greater fool effect is in full force these days. That's right, guys. If you want to participate in this greater fool effect, go to the U.S. Mint, buy a proof set for $40, send me the coins for free. You say
Send them to
50%.
me.
I get free coins,
Okay.
and Floyd and I are going to split
There
them.
you go. Let's go back to P.T. Barnum. He's smiling and been dead for how many years?
Yeah, they sold his $50 for $2. He
Yeah,
was
no,
dead.
No.
He
There's
was
a
laughing.
Fool, there's a fool born, or a sucker born, a fool born every minute. It's like, what was his name that got all the people in to drink the Kool-Aid and commit suicide?
Oh, yeah, but see,
People are still drinking it.
they sell the U.S. Mint. Paul Baldwin reminded me, and it's easy to forget things when you have
Yeah.
so much information,
Well,
50
yeah.
years worth of coins
Yeah.
inside your head. They sell $50 in the rows, and they sell
See,
quarters in the rows
I just
too.
talked to them Wednesday, and they said we do not sell any coins at all except Silver Eagles, and then we sell them only in the proof.
But they were right.
the
They don't
highest-
sell coins. They sell rows of coins.
Yeah,
There's
no,
a
no, I asked
difference.
for a roll. I said I'd like
A roll of
okay.
what?
I wanted halves, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies.
They could have
So
sold you the halves
They
and
said,
the
"Nope,
quarters.
we don't do that.
Yeah, they do.
I'm trying to keep the kids' books. Unfortunately, I let pennies slide because there's so many of them. Well, then all of a sudden, when our new president decided he was going to stop the pennies for a little while.
It's only a temporary
Oh,
measure.
It's only temporary, but it doesn't matter. It still causes panic. Okay. All of a sudden, you go to the bank and, well, we're short on pennies. You got any extra pennies you can sell us? Because everybody's hoarding them all of a sudden.
I got a few
think-
boxes. I ain't gonna lie. Nick,
I'm sure you do.
you need help over there, and you want me to come help you. I'll leave these
Nick,
people alone,
Nick,
and I'll come
Nick,
help you. I'll let
Nick,
Floyd talk
You
to
can
him.
take
then.
him home with you if you want. Angel will probably pay you
Hey, you
just
get
for
him
the
out of my hair.
just for the vacation.
There
You
is.
know, that's like she's not
Keith, what's
complaining
the
about- she's not complaining about being on her own Sunday.
Oh,
when
the
he's
pre
gone.
1800.
She's bragging. I get to do it all by myself. Rep is what?
35.
Repact. Yeah, what is it?
Repatriating.
Repatriating. Okay.
That means they're
gold.
trying to acquire all the
Yeah.
gold they can.
Yeah, well, somebody a few years back was trying to get us back on the gold standard, which I think would help. I don't know. I don't know that much about it, but it might
It
help.
would slow gold sales.
It'd slow gold sales. It might also slow inflation. I don't know.
No, it would.
depends on-
If we got back on the gold
Yeah.
standard, it would slow gold sales because gold would have to go astronomically high to
Mhm.
back all the U.S. currency that's in circulation.
But I've said for many, many years, give me enough money and I get an expert.
Of course, and I might, if they backed our gold, I might be able to retire too. I got a little bit of gold there.
Keith, you retired shortly after you went in the coin business.
Dr. Sil-
How can you call working with all these coins work? Okay,
Okay,
being
so
helpful maybe.
since this
Work?
question
No.
is not directed at me, I will not answer it. Floyd, I need a 09S, 1909, 09S. I think he meant to write VDB. Got any?
I
09S
wish.
VDB.
I wish I
I cannot answer that.
Keith keeps saying he has one, but I truthfully have never seen one. Okay,
I showed you.
did you show me one? If you did, I don't remember.
It's in the white box back there.
Okay, you know what I mean?
Just like that 16D,
I-
man.
yeah.
But I will not
I
answer. I,
know
have one, but
one day
but
he,
he's seen one in my
um,
safe before.
the other Nick, we both commented about a 16D Mercury dime.
Yeah, well, on the
So,
video,
Mister, I'm broke.
I am
back-
broke. No
Went
money.
Back and brought one out and said, "Here, guys," but he made real sure that he didn't blink while we were holding it.
You noticed that, huh? My eyes are like,
And I made real sure that it was on the camera when he picked it up and took it back. Because I've got 5 sets. I got 4 of them full. One I'm still working on. for the board of directors. And all of the 4 that are full has everything but the 16D. In fact, the original books, that's got a plug in the spot where that went.
Yeah.
It said, good luck. There.
I don't even think look at me. What? 16D what? Yeah, it's in there.
Mercury? Yeah, it's in there. He showed
It's
it.
the ugly one.
He showed it to me and the other Nick the other day.
My darn 16D is so low of a grade. She's like, I thought you had one. She couldn't find it because the grade was too low. She was looking for something nice.
Mine is so low, it looks a lot like this. You know what I mean? But anyhow.
So yeah, things in the economy are starting to heat up. Prices are starting to go up again. Eggs are getting crazy.
I go straight to the factory. I still get a decent price.
You know, we just paid $7 or $8 a dozen for eggs.
I got to call somebody up and thank them again.
For 18.
Hey,
18
Yeah.
eggs. 18 eggs, almost $8.
Almost $8.
a young lady and her husband, they used to help me with the car shows,
Yeah.
have, I don't know what she say, 30 some chickens.
Yeah, they don't even have
So
like
she brings me a couple dozen eggs every other week for a lot less than $7.
free-range ones or whatever.
I don't pay that much for 2 dozen,
Really?
really. You know, I can't get any more.
You can still buy, oh yeah, and Paul Ball reminded me, you can still buy the dollar coins in rolls and bags as well.
We ordered
Yeah, but the mint don't sell coins. They only
I
sell
don't
rolls.
know. I was on the phone with them for got a good 10 minutes the other day and trying to, because I used to get my fruit sets from the mint. Then I started, another local dealer was selling them to me for just a couple bucks more than I had to pay to get them from them. So I kept the business local. All right.
All right, here's a good question. Now, nobody lie. Tell the truth.
Are Denver eggs $8 a dozen? I couldn't
$8
tell
in
you.
Denver. So tell the truth on this, guys.
Oh,
In the
Denver.
comment, in the
Denver.
comment section, I want you guys to comment and please tell the truth. I want to find out who has the most expensive eggs and what area they're in. Was it, let's say, if I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, you just go St. Louis. So put in the comment how much are eggs, where you're at, and where are you at? Area, general area. We just need the big city near you. It doesn't even have to be your
I
city.
got a better question.
Whoa, Jetmax got them cheap.
Having been in Alaska, how much are eggs in Alaska?
we could
Everything up there is more
call Venture.
Yeah, we could. Yeah,
Probably get them a little cheaper.
but I'd say and it'd be farm fresh. I don't know. Off the top, $3, choice $4.
Okay.
Okay, we got. Let's get on here. $4, North Carolina,
Wow.
and the Syrian just said the same thing you did. He'd guess Alaska, maybe even Hawaii.
When I went to Alaska in '68, we almost died of fright when
Paul
walked
York was in
and
Maine for
ordered a
$8.
burger, fries, and a Coke, and he said $5.
$5 Southeast Michigan. Yeah, he's got it cheap. You got to come up a little further north in Michigan. They're like almost. I guess we're close to $6 if it's $8 for a dozen and a half. But that's Walmart. I probably paid more than that. Scotty Aquati, he just paid a Rockzilla $7.40.
$7.40.
19 for 3. That's a hair bit under $7. $8. I think $8 is the top we're seeing, and that's in
Wow.
Cleveland, Ohio.
I got to remember to call her when I get home, her and her husband, and say thank
40
you.
cents an egg, not really that expensive. Look at filet mignon, $30 plus a pound.
Okay, but how many eggs does it take to make a pound?
I don't know. Oh, Papa York says $2.50 farm fresh.
Yeah,
Now that's where I need to go.
That's the neighborhood I get them, not farm fresh, factory direct.
South Dakota is $5.49 for. Here we go. Most expensive. Nope, that's for 18. That's close.
Yep.
Yeah, we're looking for the dozen price. Chicago. It looks like 6-7 is the average dozen price.
Wow.
Paul Ball. All you guys are getting me jealous. This farm raised
There
$2
you
and
go.
$3 dozen
There you
stuff.
go.
We could go over to Venture.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drive to go get some. You in here, Venture? I need some eggs.
The only reason they're
I'm gonna have to buy some
Went
from
up at
Venture.
the
He's got a
farm
better
is-
price.
because the feed has went up.
Yeah, I
That's
know
the
it's
only
crazy.
time that
That's what I was talking about earlier. I was
Oh,
starting
yeah.
to touch base on how do
It's
you
like-
feel.
it's everything else. They got to buy the feed. They got this time of year. They got to have some kind of heat in the coops because they don't lay in cold weather and da 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 da.
It's really weird. Why don't eggs lay in cold weather?
Well,
And which came first, the chicken or the
I don't
egg?
know, but what I'm told with the chickens is the winter is molting season where they drop their feathers and grow new ones.
Uh-huh.
And between the energy spent to do that and the energy spent to stay warm, they don't lay as many eggs. That's the low season for eggs. Okay.
Some random wing that said I should have bought you some eggs this morning. I know you should have. I wish you would have.
Hey,
Was you the guy that was in here earlier that I helped?
He'll probably paint his face any color you want for.
Because I know your name. It's not this. So
Okay.
were you the one that we made a deal earlier?
Some random wing nut.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I think it is. I think it is.
you think he's going to tell you?
Oh, no, he just said, yeah, it's Norman. He's like, yeah, I wasn't going to say your name, but you put it in there. I'm like, he goes, yeah, it's Norman. Yeah, man. I love some fresh eggs, man.
This internet stuff is like back in the CV days. Everybody comes up with weird names to try to hide behind.
Well, no, it's not really necessarily to hide behind. It's
No, I
for
know.
privacy. There's
Yeah, I know. Well,
how
same
many
thing.
times
Same thing. Okay.
have you walked in a store? No, seriously. How many times have you walked in a store and somebody looks crazy or says something crazy like you think they're going to like pull a gun out on you or whatever? You just think they're just crazy.
Told you, I worked.
I see them every day.
I worked retail for years. I've seen a lot of it. Okay.
If I don't know people in public, and I'm not trying to be uppity or snobby or nothing, but if I don't know you, the extent of me talking to you is hi as I pass you. And if I don't get within listening range, like if you're 10 feet away, I won't say hi. But if you're like walking 2 or 3 foot from me, like we're passing out, what's up? That's it.
And see if you do like I do and give the little kids eggs, all of a sudden you get a lot closer than that to a lot of them.
I don't do that.
But them are what my mother used to call $1 million smiles.
I'm not rich or nothing, and I know nobody's going to. I know I'm not like a billionaire where people are going to try to attack me or anything,
Nope.
but I just
Nope.
rather,
But
keep
But,
to
you know,
myself.
you can have fun with people. The other day, I had a gentleman with 2 little kids, and the one was just screaming. And I looked at him and said, I bet I can make you smile. And he kind of yelled at me, no. So I got out and Ike and held it where he could see it. And all of a sudden, he was all grins. And as I give him his Ike, I just looked at him and said, gotcha.
Matthew Cochran Sr., thank you for the comment, my friend. When will the revaluation of precious metals happen? Whenever I think you can figure out how to get the industry to pay more for silver.
If you can figure
It
that
is-
out, you can make a lot of money.
It's already in the process of happening with the gold. It's slowly going up. And if I'm not saying they are ever going to back our currency with gold, I wish they would because fiat company is worth zero. Fiat money, rather. It's worth zero. I do think we're in a slow
wait a
process.
minute. If fiat money is worth
It is.
zero,
That's why I'm cash poor.
why did I just watch you sell a man some $1 bills for more than face value?
Because I'm going to take that money and I'm
Yeah,
going
but wait a
to,
minute. You said
and I'm
it's
going
worth- it's worth zero, but you charged him more than
Yeah.
zero for it.
yeah,
You charged me more than zero for
yeah.
it. Fiat, as you call
And
it.
then that fiat, I'm going to take that fiat and go buy me more coins. I don't like holding a lot of cash. I like holding coins.
I don't remember the last time I had a lot of cash to hold.
I mean, either now it's come think about it because I get rid of it. It's like when I buy it, I've already spent more money today than I bought or sold rather. So yeah, there's that. It's already starting to happen with gold, silver. It's just going to take, I guess you could say, with the revaluation, it's going to take the realization of
Silver-
people
Yeah.
thinking of silver as money. Most people
Silver's a little
don't.
behind times as far as
You seen that Dice character? He makes some videos where he has a 10-ounce silver bar and a chocolate bar, and he sits there and says, "You can have one of these for free. Which do you want?" 9 out of 10 times they take the chocolate bar. My mother said, "Don't take any candy from strangers."
You can eat the chocolate bar.
I'll take
but
the
you
silver,
can't
not
eat
knowing what it's
silver.
worth, before I'll take the candy. But most people take the candy.
Yeah.
Don't take any
All right, Nick. See you tomorrow at the flea market.
Nick,
All right,
thanks
buddy.
for coming in, buddy. Sorry I
Have a good
couldn't
one.
spend time with you, but
He probably likes to spend time with me better, so.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm sure he does. We'll have that conversation tomorrow, and I'll report back next week.
you know that's throwing me under the bus. That's what they just did. Oh, he'd like to spend
Why
time with me,
not?
but
You throw everybody else under the bus. It's got to be your turn once in a while. Yeah.
Theodore goes, if fiat is worthless, I can take it off your hands. You know what? It's so worthless. You give me your silver and gold, I'll give you my fiat.
All right.
I would rather hold silver and gold. I'm not saying it's not useful. I'm just saying it's pretty well goes to zero. The all fiat currency is designed to go down to its true value of $0. It usually takes 50 to 75 years. I don't know what's up with America
I
because
don't
we're
either anymore.
we're still hanging that fiat up there. We still got it strong. What's up?
He wants to know. He has so much proof that he wants to know about.
All right, give me just a moment. We're gonna let Andrew
All
come
right.
take charge for a minute.
Okay, let me get out of the way so that the
Sam,
No,
skinny
you don't
guy,
gotta move.
the
Sam's
skinny
at
guy
the
can get
doctor's,
through without
so
hitting
should
himself.
I,
Yeah, in a few minutes.
Okay, a few minutes, okay.
All right, now it's going to get better. Angel's coming in. We got rid of the dead weight. Right? What's up, kid?
Popcorn ceiling?
A shelf Keith can hit his head on if we don't hit him with it.
I know that shelf has been here since we opened the shop, and today he decided to.
No, it's not the first time he's done it. He's just not real bright.
I ran into some of the shelves over there.
Okay, but you don't work with the shelves, from what I see, as much as he does. You spend more time. in
Well, the
back.
shelves are more eye level to me, so.
Yeah, he had to bend over to hit his head on it, and then he yelled. You should have heard him. He reminded me of my grandkids when they were little. Okay? Just, he got a hair in his eye, and he was screaming like a 2-year-old.
It's funny how boys, when something's wrong, they become way more high pitched than girls.
And he became way more than you would expect. You know, somebody his size and age, you would think got a hair in their eye would be okay, how can I get it out? Or can you come and help me get it out? Not screaming like he was. Okay? What? Anyhow.
What's
Work
up a
class,
chicken's what? What's up a chicken's butt when it's eating?
Eggs.
Eggs?
I've heard that one from my egg dealer. Okay? That's why I say I get eggs fresh from the factory. I just gathered some of these this morning.
What else you got?
Uh-oh.
He's gotta get the phone.
Amy on the phone this.
Oh,
What's up?
She kicked herself out of the studio,
I-
guys.
I kicked us out. I'm pulling an Ida this
I'm
morning.
watching that on the other screen, and now it's gone on the other.
Yeah,
screen.
it disappeared for a minute. Morning, AZ.
Silver Maples?
Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Yeah, I kicked us out. I kicked us out of because Keith's got it on the studio.
There. But, there.
Yeah.
Left out the punctuation in that sentence. Probably meant "What's up, a chicken butt?" When I don't know. Hi, bearded Bob.
Bearded Bob,
Let me.
you missed.
How do I remove that?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Don't ask me. I don't do computers.
I'm not used to being in control.
I don't do computers.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for Sam M to get in here.
Yes, where is Sam M?
Hi, Larry Evans.
We miss you.
We're in Muskegon, Michigan. Oh, I texted Sam earlier and he said he was at the doctor, so I don't know if he'll make it out before we end.
Bad place to be.
Hi, Sean Davies.
But that's today's price. It could be $1 over tomorrow, $1.
I know, Bob. Bob said, I wish I could have been there.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Floyd wanted you to come in and take over.
We can't have a hostile takeover if I don't have any help, okay? It's kind of fun to send Keith away for a while.
Morning, Dale M.
Dale M's another one. I'm starting to recognize names. And thank all you people for your help, okay? And realistically, kids and grandkids say thank you too, AKA board of directors. Or how long did it take us to figure out what bod meant?
I know. That one stream somebody wrote bod and I was like, what the heck is bod?
I was telling my daughter, who does do a lot of computer stuff, okay, about that. And I thought she was gonna fall on the floor laughing. I said, and you knew what I was, she said, no, but it had to be funny with you people actually being live trying to figure out what they meant.
Yeah, and then he sent me an email and he goes, bod equals board of directors.
There.
But we could not think of out. We were coming up with
would not come.
some good stuff.
You get at Keith's desk and you become like him. Empty-minded.
Dumbfounded.
Dumbfounded. There, that's the word I was looking for.
Dumbfounded.
Dumbfounded. What's that mean? But anyhow. All right. Now.
Oh, you want to see what somebody sent us?
Uh-oh. Somebody took a screenshot?
I feel pretty.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No. Yeah.
Keith with his painted nails.
You need the one with the red face.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get one of
Like I
those.
said, Keith will do anything for money.
Within reason.
I haven't seen any reason yet. But as far as bothering him in retail, it isn't gonna happen. I'm buying, what did I have him just put on? Oh, some barber halves. And I need to get 5 barber halves and 3 barber quarters because I picked up some books that says coins of the 20th century. And at the bottom of the 3rd page, it's got a spot where it says my birth year. So I'm trying to, out of what I've got, fill these books and then put their birth year coins in the bottom for them.
You know what I do?
To enhance it.
I do 100 years of your birth year.
100.
So mine would be 1873.
Okay. Oh, 100 years before. Okay, I was going to say, I thought about how far after their birth I could get, but come on.
No, you do the 100-year before, and that way it's like a type coin.
Yeah,
That's what I've been doing for like my kids and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in like my year, there's nothing good in 1973. There's no good 73 coins.
I don't know. I don't have but just a few of them. Is this your mother
There's
coming
no
in?
silver. Yeah.
It's just like on the bills. They have different prices.
Coming in to help you with Keith?
No, she's coming in I printed some resumes for her.
Oh, you making your mother go to work?
She needs a part-time job.
Don't we all?
Well, your stuff doesn't.
They all know you're here. We just said so.
Over there on the desk is your thing.
Interview tomorrow, 2:00, Dollar Tree.
Well, there's the.
There. You'd think somebody like Keith would,
Yeah, I printed you a few.
There. Good luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Like getting your
your
first job all over again?
Yep.
Social Security doesn't always cut it, so you have to get a part-time job.
Very few people, unless they've saved for,
Yeah,
got
but I
lucky.
maxed out 2 credit cards I got to pay. I was
Can I tell you what I've told my kids? By nothing on a credit card you can't pay for when the bill comes, unless it's an emergency.
Yeah, that's what my son even said.
Yes. Like I said, when I was in Valdosta, Georgia, and my tranny went out, I was scared to death. I never really used my credit cards except I had two of them. And once in a while I bought something when I was like going back and forth to Florida. So I had to get the tranny fixed and the man told me $2,300. I handed him a credit card and said, I'll see what I can do about the rest. And he run it and said, here, sign here, thank you. I just flipped over.
Floyd's like, Floyd's like,
I got that good a credit? Wow.
I know, but you're like, man, this is too easy and too dangerous.
Yeah. Then I can understand more how people get in that issue. Like you go get your first credit card, the kids, all of a sudden, well, gee, Dad, I got this $1,000 bill. Well, what did you buy? I don't remember. Couldn't have been an emergency.
Well, and credit cards are made where if you just pay the minimum payment, let's say you got $1,000 credit card, you pay the minimum payment, it could take you like 5 years to pay off $1,000.
No. If you look on your statement, when I get a statement that's only, like $100 and some dollars, it'll tell me at the minimum, it'll take you 15 years to pay this off.
15 years for $100 and some odd dollars.
Well, they charge so much so that those of us that pay our bills all the time can pay for the people that don't pay their bills. They make it so easy to get credit cards.
The credit card companies literally have to tell you that on the statements now.
Yes.
If you only make the minimum payment, it'll take you 15 years to
But
pay
if
off
you-
this
if you
$100.
think about it, they're on there bragging about you don't even need a credit rating, you don't need nothing. Sign your name, we'll send you a credit card.
That's how we do it.
Because if you don't pay,
All right,
they're
thanks,
gonna
man.
help everybody else's interest to cover.
See you sometime soon, I'm sure.
Have a good one, my friend.
Are we ready for the surprise?
Yeah, just.
Yeah. But anyhow, enough of that. Oh, hey,
Keith's
who do
kicking
you
me.
think you
He's
are?
kicking me
Hey.
to the curb.
Well, you gotta get.
I thought you guys were partners. You didn't tell her to get out? Yeah, how rude is that?
I didn't tell her to get out.
See,
You
even
did,
Floyd
too.
is having a better time with me.
You did too. You went out. Okay?
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Yeah. but check
There.
go after you.
Okay, folks, we're gonna watch the numbers that I finally figured out where to find go
You
down.
found numbers?
Yeah, Keith is back. So
They're
let's
43. So
Let's see
it
how
looks
many-
like there's less people now
Let's see how
than
many
there was.
viewers we have left.
Keith is making me wait on this surprise from Sam M, but I don't think Sam M's
Ugh.
gonna make it today.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is a box from Sam M to Floyd. And his giveaway from last week too. He was the first person off the wheel. So we're gonna get this other camera going.
All right.
What is Floyd buying for his board? Sean, he has got a little bit heavy on today. Well, hold on a second. He's getting it ready.
I'm like a little kid, man. I want to see.
He's got a few Silver Eagles, some Barber hats, Barber quarters. So
I went.
that is what he's buying for his board of directors today.
I got on the scale this morning, found out I lost 50 pounds. That's what been gaining losing for the last few months, and said, well, I'm going to pick up a couple extra things to try to fill these kids' books.
Yeah.
Like I say, coins of the 20th century.
So why don't you tell them everything you're picking up today,
So
or
I'm
at least
picking
putting
up-
back
I'm picking
or whatever.
Well, maybe I haven't had layaway in a little while.
You're gonna have to do layaway
Putting
today,
some
probably.
Barber hats,
Yeah.
because I didn't have any of them.
I don't even know where your bag went. Why don't we get on the?
We already covered that.
Yeah, we just covered that a few
No,
minutes
they're
ago.
just asking.
Yeah,
No,
they're
we
asking.
already
I know
that.
did that
Somebody
one.
Well,
asked
too
me
late.
again.
Show
3/4.
him what he's.
Well, here, let's
And then I'm trying to, my
change
youngest
cameras.
board of directors,
Or
I've
you could
kept
just
the
tilt this down
Eagles
towards the
going
desk.
since they were born.
Or-
Now I'm trying to backtrack on the older ones to pick them up the 86 to when they were born and I started there.
Okay, so here's what Floyd won on the wheel last week.
Yes. I did watch a few minutes of the auction.
Yeah, my desk is a travesty.
That's
Well,
all
Floyd's
right.
getting excited
I'm
to
gonna-
open that up.
I'm going to start
What is this?
cleaning it in a
Cash
minute.
money.
Anything I
Morning,
pick up, I can keep.
46 months. Anyway, Floyd won this on the wheel. He was the first person kicked off the wheel last week.
Yes, I were.
He got approved 10 ounce. That's his for free.
Can I see it? I can't see it on there. My eyes aren't that good.
That's
Hey,
yours.
Cool. It kind of looks like a miniature silver eagle.
Here's what he's trying
Cool.
to buy.
Yeah.
Well, this is what he put
Thank
back
you,
last
whoever
week.
donated
He's got to
this.
pick up.
Yeah, that's what I bought at the auction.
He bought that at the auction last week. He called in. He can't chat, so he just calls in. Then he got these. He's got 2 Silver Eagles today.
That's trying to catch the older
Trying to
ones
catch up the older books.
Older.
He's got some
Directors.
barber quarters.
Oh, and those barber quarters, when I get them all, will fill the books so I can give them to the board of directors. That's going to be their birthday present this year.
And he's got some pretty decent barber halves. He's going to use these in one of his display. And then, of course, Floyd, seen this in the case, because how do you shop, Floyd?
With my eyes, how do you shop?
With that worthless fiat.
I've been trying to get
How do I get in this thing? No, you got the
So what? Shake it. It'll come out.
There we go.
What kind of coin dealer are you? Don't I get a coin out of a box? There you go. Look at that.
It's got a little bit of a crack
It's
case.
got a crack, and he charged me extra for that.
Yeah, it's special, but they're really extremely nice coins.
Yep.
So he's doing like 12 on that.
There.
So yeah, he's got $200 and some worth of stuff.
I
So he's going to lay away
I
some
got
of it.
carried away. I'm opening my layaway account again.
So he's going to be opening his layaway account. So that's what he's getting.
Uh,
Extra for the crack, says Mrs. Coin Crew.
Yeah,
So let's. You got this box.
I'm putting this in my pocket before you.
Yeah,
take it
that's
back.
yours. You got a box right here from Sam M.
Yep. There.
So this comes from Sam M. to Coin Zone with your name. We were told everything is yours.
Everything?
Yeah. Do you want to read this off the screen,
I
or you
will.
want to try to
I
read
can
it
probably
there?
read it off this easier than the screen. It's
Okay.
got a thumbs up. Okay. I have given you another $38. Thank you. Most of which are bicentennial, because that is what I had most of. LOL. I also included an 1896 Morgan, which I had 5 of inside the medicine bottle. He gets me with these medicine bottles as if I don't take enough pills. I enjoy hearing your stories of the little ones receiving a night dollar. I enjoy doing it and their eyes getting big with excitement. Keep up your giving, your friend Sam M. I also collect Morgans because I like them, and it's also my last name. Oh, the Sam M stands for Morgan. See, even here I can learn something without your help. Okay,
Yeah. So Sam.
Sam M. Thank you, sir, very much.
All right. So we're gonna flip this camera just a little bit so
Yeah.
Floyd can try to have it. Of the mouse will take you back a page.
Is that what it is? I
And
don't
so
know.
when you touch one of these two, you'll go
I haven't-
back a page and it takes you out.
I haven't yet figured out why they call that a mouse. It ain't got no legs.
I know. So we're gonna move this
Okay, here's the
out of
sure.
the way.
Thanks, Sam. He gave me the empty box. You notice who kept what was in it?
I need to know the price.
And this is the letter
How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad about
that he
yourself.
got. And we're gonna let Floyd move his chair over so he can kind of open that up for you guys.
There you
to
go.
Show you what he got.
There. All right. Can you get through there?
I'm already through.
I need some scissors.
Just a minute here. I'm doing double duty. If I can stand up, Angel, I will hand you some scissors. Okay?
Well, no, you'll need the
Oh,
scissors.
I will. Yeah, I know.
You'll need the
because
scissors probably to cut open the
Last
bag.
time we had to have help to get the little holder open. There. There. All right, we cut it. Now let's see what's in it. Let's see here. What am I doing? Sam M goes to CVS. Mine say the W word.
32.60.
Oh, hey, this looks like,
32.60.
how did you know I was getting low on these?
That's something you want to do?
Okay. Ooh.
Just make sure they're not
Holy
spotted.
Pete. Thank you, sir.
Glasses.
And I know Keith's gonna ask, okay, when I say it's full, so we will count them.
You gotta kind of
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Ooh, I didn't know I could count that high anymore. There's 10 happy kids. 14, 18, 20. Hey, I got enough for 24, 30 again. Thank you. That's
30
getting me.
happy
That's going to
campers.
make 30 happy campers tomorrow when I go grocery shopping, and I can cover next week at the same time.
Oh, and then we need to
There.
chop off whatever.
I'm going to do right here.
What year is it?
I don't know.
Might have
It's
to-
taped up like it's
Yeah,
Christmas.
I've seen it before.
Oh, hey, that's a good looking Morgan.
Oh, that one's nice.
Let me get my spectaculars and see what year it is. Okay.
And then we'll cross it off.
Like I said, Keith gives me empty displays knowing he's going to make money as I fill them. 1896, that goes in display number 2. Thank you, sir.
Yep. So we'll
There.
cross that off.
Can't rely on Keith to come up with these
Cross
sometimes.
that off.
He always has other ones that he will sell me. But thank you, Sam. I greatly appreciate it. The kids appreciate it because that's one of those deals that I tell my daughter,
All
I
right,
want to
let's
be a
switch
mouse in
the,
the corner when she figures out who
let's
gets
switch
what,
the cameras.
because I can't afford 5 of everything. Uh-oh,
It
what are you
takes moving the
pointing at?
mouse to switch the camera.
I know. All right.
Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and I do appreciate it. And oh, by the way, calling you talking to you on the phone after the show last week was fun. Okay?
Yeah, Floyd got to talk. Floyd and
Yes, he
Sam got
called,
to
and I
talk.
couldn't figure who was calling here for me, but, okay. But thank you, sir. And that gets us another couple of weeks. You're gonna make some happy kids at Myers and North Muskegon.
Yeah,
And I'm not
it probably
advertising
got
for Myers, but
blurry.
they're closer than Walmart. And I don't like to drive anymore, so. Okay, now.
Bearded Bob said he's working on another coin pendant. This one will be a bicentennial quarter.
I was gonna ask you if you'd done them. I thought about, like the Ikes or the silver dollars, but or the Eagles, but that would be, guess a little heavy for a necklace. I don't know. I've seen some women wearing things around their neck that may give me a headache just from the weight.
Oh, Bearded Bob wants us to give you his number.
All right. Phone number. I was going to say, I think I got your number from helping me out all the time. Phone number. Yeah, that would be great because I would email you, but I'd have to come in here or call my kids to do it. They try to control me enough.
Yeah, email me your phone number, Bearded Bob, just to make sure I have it.
Okay.
And I'll give it to Floyd before he takes off.
I got to see this pennant with the bicentennial quarter.
Bill, all you know.
Are them too heavy to make earrings out of too for a matching set?
Mr. Box,
Some quarter earrings. I don't know.
Terry that I used to go with.
Trying
used
to
do
visualize the feel of a
Indian-
quarter on my
Indian
ear.
jewelry, and she made beaded earrings that were 2 inches wide and hung down 3 inches, and these women just went nuts over them.
Oh yeah, some of those the
Yeah.
women that wear
Yeah.
those heavy earrings all the time though, when
Yeah.
you get older,
Yeah, but
you start
okay.
getting that old ear flap.
Did they look anything like these kids that have the half-inch hole in their ears?
Okay.
When my
Oh,
nephew-
they do that gauge
Yeah.
thing. They
When
gauge
my
their ears.
nephew showed me his, I told him to hold his ear out and I'd see if I could shoot through it.
They said
But
motion to nominate Floyd to go audit Fort Knox.
I only know 2 politicians, and they're going to be mad because they say they're public servants, and I believe it. They're not politicians. They're very good people. That most politicians, you talk to them, they run. They don't like you to get real. But anyhow,
Hello, hillbilly samurai.
hillbilly samurai.
Yep.
I didn't know they combined those two.
Pretty good on all my stuff.
It's a hillbilly with the samurai sword.
Okay. Keith, we have a person who wants to talk to you with his sword.
Yeah, Bearded Bob said the quarter would probably be too heavy for some earrings.
I don't know. I'm okay.
I know. I was trying to visualize because I know what a quarter feels like, and I'm like trying to visualize
Well,
it
just a
hanging
minute,
from my
get a
ear.
quarter and we'll get a wire tie and you can wrap it around your ear and see.
Yeah, I've seen that.
super glue it to a post.
There you go.
At this point, I don't think it's worth having certified for the game.
There. But, okay, what else we got on here?
But, you
Yeah.
know, I consider it.
Hi, John
Uh,
King.
They call,
He
Okay,
says,
they're going on there.
Katina goes.
Katina goes good with shine. Okay. Katina, I hope, is a person.
No, Katina is like a sword.
Oh, okay. I thought they were samurais.
You're thinking Katrina.
I don't know. I'm not thinking. I'm not.
Who
thinking.
knows, man? There's a lot of weird
Come on.
names nowadays.
Hey, that's what I said. You guys come up with even different names than we used to use on CVs when I was younger.
Yeah, my grandma had a CB. Her name was Proud Mary.
Mine was Knucklebuster.
Knucklebuster.
I was a mechanic, and my knuckles were always bleeding. It fit. Give me some while you're back there. Keith's going to go get some money. Bring me some too, okay? I bet that don't work.
Maureen Silverhair Silver Shelby Stacker. Silver Shelby.
Good morning. I'll be listening at work. Ah, you have one of those jobs where you can do that.
Well, a lot of people can listen to
Yeah, I
music
know.
at work, so
I
he
know.
can just have his phone and ear
When I was-
pods in or
When I
whatever.
was pulling wrenches, we had the radio going in the shop. When I was working as an electrician, my boss was telling me about when he was in training, how him and his trainer had a radio going on the job site, and a bunch of kids stopped to talk to him. And when they left, they realized they didn't hear the music anymore. They stole the radio.
They stole the radio.
Yeah.
I know some jobs where they let you listen to the radio. People start fighting over like what channels
I know
because
it.
somebody wants to listen to
Or
country,
Turn it
rock.
up. I like that song. Turn it down. I don't like that
Yeah.
song. We just put the radio in the Penny's garage on one of the local stations that was kind of a little bit of mix of everybody and left it there. It wasn't real loud, but it was to where you could hear it, you know, when you was in the vicinity of it. You didn't have to hear it 10 bays away.
Yeah. Just have it on
Just
low
have
enough
it
for
kind of
you.
like background, okay? It was going in the break room, so if you went in to get a cup of coffee, you could listen to it. So I don't think we ever sat in the room and drank coffee. I had a spot in my toolbox to hold my coffee cup, and so did everybody else. We worked through coffee breaks.
It'd be nice to have like some kind of like stereo system in here because sometimes like the awkward silence is real.
Yeah, you know, they say silence is golden. Sometimes it can be disastrous.
Silence is golden when you're trying to relax at home, but
Yes,
when there's
When
people
you're-
around, silence is a little weird.
all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, there's nobody in here. There's no noise. Am I alive?
When it's silent, sometimes that's the time where you have to hold your fart in.
Angel, you've been around Keith way too long. Okay. Here.
The silent ones are the ones that sneak up on you.
Yeah. And as my stepdad used to say, they're the ones that announce their arrival.
That's why I got this little jingly thing because I could give like Keith a heart attack if he doesn't hear me coming up behind him.
Well, you know, when all the years I went with Jerry, I filled 2 of those. And we took that trip out 66 and back. We filled 2 of them just picking up charms along the way for her.
Oh yeah, the bracelets.
Yes, she had 2 bracelets that was both Route 66 because every time we stopped anywhere of any significance, we found a charm for it.
It always makes me sad because like over the years we bought like a lot of like charm bracelets, like
Mhm.
sterling charm bracelets, and it's like people are giving away memories because you know there's memory
Oh, yeah,
when you
yeah.
pick them up along the way. They're
Mhm.
like
All that stuff.
memories of everywhere
Yeah.
you've been, and obviously whoever gifted it in a
Well,
will
when
or
we-
whatever didn't
when-
care about the memories.
When we come back from that trip and went to the first car show, one of the woman there, I asked her where we went, and she started going through her bracelet. Well, we stopped here, we went there. we
Yeah,
stopped
see
here.
when
Yeah,
when
we done, you know.
when it's like that, it's memories. I mean, mine's just hearts, but like I got a squirrel on here that somebody sent me. I got a little squirrel.
Got your name on it?
No, it doesn't have my name on it, but it's a little
Yeah.
squirrel.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And then-
I understand.
I mean, this one didn't need to have my name on it because it's an angel.
Oh. You
So I
know,
have an angel and a squirrel that I put on my heart
I
bracelet.
should ask your mother if she found out the same thing I did. When my daughter was born, we named her Angela, thinking we was getting an angel. She just laughs.
Oh yeah, over the years,
She just laughs.
over the years, my mom has called me Devilina.
Yeah, well, I mean, she just laughs and looks at it and says, "Got you, didn't I?"
I got little Devilina.
Yeah, okay. At least, you know, you're not chasing money like Keith and painting your face. I'm waiting for the stripe.
Well, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah, they're trying to get Keith to paint my face, and I told them Keith ain't touching my face.
That's what he told me. Well, I said, I've done a lot of silly things, but ain't doing that one.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying, "Do you think we could get Floyd to paint his face?" I'm like, probably not.
It take a lot of money.
It'd take a lot of money.
And I don't mean one or two zeros. Okay, I can make a big enough fool out of myself just being me. Okay. I don't know, but yeah, Keith's getting in somebody else's knickers now. I'm
I
safe.
appreciate it. All right, thank you.
In somebody else's pocket.
Yeah, once he gets in, folks, it's tough to get him out. I'm telling you.
Yeah, see,
I tried to get the guy doing my taxes to put him down as a dependent, but he wouldn't do it. Okay, yeah. You know, so that's got a lot of memories on it. Yeah, it's about time to,
Yeah.
all right,
gotta
I'm
get
gonna-
over to
I'm
Mars
gonna,
here
I'm
pretty
gonna
soon,
let
Floyd.
Call
Keith
this a
take back
week.
over
I
and
gotta go home and put some of these in cases and go grocery shopping.
well, now you're
I
filled
don't-
up for grocery
Yeah,
shopping.
you know, well, it's a lot less depressing to go grocery shopping if I'm making little kids smile than I'm just going, my God, that's went up how much in a week?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's still 39 of you guys. I want to thank
Yes,
everybody
yes,
for
thank
coming.
you.
It has been a great show. We're going to be live again on the 21st of next month with Floyd Live. We got the Sunday Funday auction coming up. Angel's going to be covering that. And then we have dealer chat next Tuesday for all of the new subscribers who don't know. That's kind of our schedule. Yep.
And
what?
And I had enough of you for this week, so see you next week, folks. Thanks again.
Okay, so that means we are
Yeah,
out.
Yes. And remember, if you liked it, tell him. He for some reason, he keeps track of the likes. I just keep track of the fun.
Yeah, hit that like button.
If you don't like it, change channels. Sorry. I do my best.
See you next time. Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Have a good week.
I think we're done.